Hi everyone, in this video I'll be sewing a new pillowcase for my current pillow because I like to use a reading pillow as my main pillow because I'm a side sleeper and it seems to work better for me. But because it's a reading pillow and not meant for sleeping, they don't build pillowcases for it. So I'm not going to do anything too fancy. I'm just going to do a typical pillowcase except larger. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I currently have this here for my pillowcase, and I sometimes change it depending on if I have, dyed hair kind of thing. But this one's a bit big for the pillow. So hopefully this will be a better size. I don't know. This is just a piece of, I want to say polar fleece from the dollar store, so it's probably about $3 to $5. So I'm starting off by sewing a hem. Now I know this kind of fabric doesn't fray too easily. However, you can never be too safe. So I'm going to try and sew the hem on it. I did sew a hem on this one, but it wasn't the best job in the world. So and it's getting worn. So plus I have two of these pillows, one at my mom's, one at my dad's. So hopefully if this works and fits this pillow, then I can, oh actually it was not too bad. All right, so this was my first one, the hem on that one. So if this one works, I have 3 possible pillowcases I can make because I have 3 more patches of that size of fabric. So enough introduction, I'm gonna go put this away. And then start sewing. All right, now I pushed my chair a little out of the way, it's over here. I haven't sewn with this chair. This chair is brand new. I wanted a new one because my old one, where the handles were, and was not always the comfortablest because I've got bigger thighs, and so I felt like I was not fitting in it. This one, handles can go up, but enough procrastinating. I'm just gonna get on to the reason why you clicked on this video. Now, I've already put, last time I did anything on the sewing machine, I needed gray thread, and I left it in there. I'm not bothering changing it. This is just for me, so I don't care if the thread doesn't match up with the pattern, okay? If I was making this for someone else, sure, I would be more concerned about that. But this is just me, it doesn't matter. I don't feel like I need to match up the thread with the fabric. So, since it was already in there, I'm not gonna bother. The thread was in there, the bobbin was in there, it's good. So, all right. And I haven't done this in a while, all right. And have I lost the thread already? Yep, I've lost the thread already. Good job, good job. All right, so I guess I do have to rethread this. All right, now, let's lift that up. We're just gonna put the foot down, the foot on the machine, not my foot on the pedal. All right, let's bundle you back up. I still don't know what this part, there's a part on it. All right, that I have, what is it for? Where is it? This. Is that just for bigger spools? Because this is a pretty normal size and it doesn't fully fit. Shouldn't this be longer than that? I don't know what that's for. What is this little doodad for? This is the first sewing machine I've ever owned and worked, so I have no idea what that's for. And it's boggled my mind. I don't remember if I was ever taught what it was for or what, but I'm using the heavy duty Singer sewing machine. And I haven't played with the settings, so it's just straight stitch. I don't know how to do that yet. So, just doing a straight stitch. All right, thread it into that, follow the track. All right, lift up the needle. All right, down, just following the instructions, because I'm someone who does that when I don't understand. Some instructions are pretty easy, like you put that to that, connect those 2 pieces, good. Those kinds of instructions, simple. So, in that case, I don't use instructions, but usually I do, especially when I'm confused. All right. Okay. I'm so used to using the embroidery needle, which has a way bigger eye. So this is being a struggle. Oh, yay. Okay. Grab it before it disappears again. Oh, no, don't get caught on the foot. Now putting it underneath the foot, digging the foot up a little bit. All right. Now I'm gonna pull that thread a little out. Not sure which one's which. All right. I'm not sure what that bobbin and spool thread is there, but I lost track of it. And I believe I put 7 pins in the hem. So I want to make sure I count that first. Also, let's bring out my pin cushion, which again, made with dollar store material. So you can get this, you can get felt squares from the dollar store. And so I just made a little felt plushie that I use as a gigantic pin cushion, which I think those squares about 5 inches by 5 inches, roughly 4 to 5 inches by 5 inches. Either 4 or 5, I can't remember which one was which it was, but around that size for the square, for each patch of the square. Okay, good. Now we're going to reverse stitch and go back. All right, we've come across my first pin, so pin number 1 of 7. All right, we're gonna put the needle down now to pull the foot out to get the pin out. All right, I'm sorry for the long introduction here. Foot down, pin in cushion, good. Pin 1, let's keep that track. You know what? I have a whiteboard. I do not want to lose any pins for obvious reasons. So this is my reminder one, so I just so just ignore the fact that it's a reminder. I'm just gonna make a tally on this one. And 1 tally done. So that means 1 pin out of 7. Okay, we're good. It's a little while until we get to the next pin, so let's work. Is it still thread? Yes, the thread is still working. All right, now for here. right, almost to the next pin. All right, we're at the next pin. Needle is down, foot up, machine foot up, I mean. Now I have a stool, like a dollar store stool, because due to the height of my standing desk right now, the foot pedal and the fact that I'm standing doesn't hit the ground, so I use like a dollar store stool to put the foot pedal on. So now I tried using that as a stool once. It just flattened. It looked like a turtle. So it's perfect if I'm not putting my full weight on it. So I'll show you this little stool here. And yes, I'm in my PJs. So be it. This is a shirt I got from the Hershey store in Vegas. So it's in better quality than my other Reese's PJ outfit. Oh, right. We took out one pin, so we're going to make another tally. Tally number 2. Okay. We're good. We're doing it. We're good. We're gonna try our best to keep this seam straight. I struggle with that. Oh, whoops. I forgot to put the pedal down, or the foot down. All right. So we're gonna do this. Reverse stitch. So I'm a little bit, I went a little off the straight edge we were doing, so that's why I don't sell my sewing projects. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, I need to stop saying let's go. I know it annoys some family members, so I need to stop that. Because in all fairness, I hate the sleigh. Because another family member uses the sleigh. Not the family member that's annoyed with the let's go, but a different one. Okay, all right. We can do this. Our foot is down. Good. All right, let's get going. All right, we've encountered our 3rd pin. I managed to stop in enough time that I should be able to take the pin out without lifting up the foot. And now we can mark 3 tallies. All right. Okay. Right. Almost to the end of this hem, and then I'll hem up the other side off screen. It'll take too long. All right. Again, didn't leave myself enough space, so I'm gonna put the needle down, put the foot up. Okay, and sneak the little pin out. All right, we got it. Woohoo! 4 pins out of 7. And we have 4 tally there. Woohoo! We're doing it. We're good. We're cooking with gas, as my friend used to say. I almost went ahead and started going without the foot down again. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna try. All right, now needle down, foot up, and remove the pin. And okay, we got 5 out of 7 pins. 5, 6, 7. Yay! We didn't. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to jinx. All right. Stop before I jinx myself. All right. All right. Next pin, needle down, foot up. Pin number 6 is out. We got it. We made it. 1 more to go. The one that's all bent. So I don't know why I'm keeping it, but I kept it anyway. My last pin I used, it's bending. So again, another material from the dollar store. Some of these pins I used today weren't, but this one is. All right. All right, and the paint on the end of the nib is chipping off, or at the end of the pin. So as you can see, it's a little bent out of shape. This one, it's seen better days. So, and it's not as sharp as the other ones. So it's taking a little effort to put into the pin cushion. There, you stay. All right. Now, foot down. Almost in our first hem side. All right. Now we'll back stitch. Oh, it should be okay now. So now let's. Oh wait, I have a seam ripper here, or a stitch ripper here. There. Okay, I don't know what happened. Where's that third thread come from? But here we have it. We have our first hemmed piece here. I just have to tie up the loose ends. But first piece hemmed. Now the next piece has the marking on it. So this is the next piece I gotta fold up and hem. So, and again, fabric I just found from the dollar store. So tie this up and then pause the video. Probably listen to some music while I hem the opposite side. Okay, all right. Okay. Let's tie up these loose ends. Oh, I should tally that I got all 7. Trying to think smarter and not, or work smarter, not harder. You know, you know the phrase. Did a few knots, so that can go in the trash now. All right. Wait 1 second before I do that. I have a small project. Okay, so I did this in a previously, so I did that, and I managed to have this extra piece that I cut off, and I think it's a decent size for a scrunchie. So, what do I hem it? This side is fine because this is where the company hemmed it, so I only have to do one side. All right. If I hem it this way and turn it inside out, it'll be that way. Okay. I think I got it. All right. Tally the last one here. So I have 7 tallies there. We're gonna erase it. I was about to grab my eraser that I have, but this one has an eraser on the end of it, so nice. Awesome. So, And this is just a part of my worn out pair of PJ pants because it was getting holy in the wrong places. So let's try and hem this guy a little bit. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Right. So if I do it this way, so I hem it this way, then I sew it that way, then we flip it inside out. It should be that way, right? Anyway, bonus project. All right, I need to fold this over a little more. This will be a very tiny scrunchie, but it'll still, I think, work in theory. So let's give it a shot. My mom taught me how to make these just hand sewing, so the hand sewn version. You know what? I don't need this pen. All right. Okay. Back away. Oh, I'm out of thread. Oh, the thread has disappeared. I was wondering what was going on. All right. Where are you? There you are. Get ya. Here we go. And let's trim off the little excess here. So, okay, lift the needle up, thread through this here. All right, let's try this again. All right, hopefully this works. All right. All right, I got the other pin at the end here. All right, I gotta pull the foot up here to remove the pin. There was only 2 pins in that one, so we're good. All right, I think that's good. All right. Now, let's tie. Oh, I forgot, there's 2 ends. I have to tie on the other one. Okay. The starting and the ending. I think I only did one. Whoopsie. All right. If I remember right, the elastic I put into this has to be shorter than the length of it. If I remember that correctly. Let's hope I do. Because I don't know if I did remember that correctly or not. Okay. Or I could sew in the band. Nah, that would work. All right, so now we have this poorly sewn together. I missed a spot there. It's fine. You don't see it. All right, let's fold this in half. All right. All right, so I guess we're starting from the smaller half here. It's going to be a very, very small ponytail. Or hair elastic. Or scrunchie. Whatever you want to call it. All right. That's my mistake. It's because I forget I got to pull more thread out when I start. So, where the spool of thread starts. All right. And I'm going to start here. Hopefully this works. It is a very stretchy fabric to start off with, so it should work. Yeah. Reverse stitch. All right. All right, let's tie this up. You know what I could do? I might just speed up this in editing. All right. Okay, tie up this end here. Tying it up. All right. Now, let's trim that. All right. So I've sewn this piece up here and that, sewn all the way up. Let's flip it inside out. See if this works. It's going to be a very, very skinny hair tie. All right. I'm going to see if I have any elastic in storage. All right, so I have this. It's a bit longer than what I have, but you know what? But if I cut off any bit of it, it's not going to be useful. the part I cut off won't be useful for anything, so we're just going to go with it. All right, I need a drink. It's dry here. So putting this here, I guess I can turn this off for a second. trying. Here, it's almost there. It's almost. Now I purposely threaded it through the smaller end of it first. All right. All right. Now we sew this together. My sewing machine is not gonna like me because this is a thicker fabric, so forgive me, sewing machine. Wait a minute. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna cut some of it. I'm gonna actually cut it. Now that I see it together, I'm gonna cut that. All right. Okay. All right. This is gonna be really, really tiny. I might need some assistance from a pin. All right. So recording. Okay. Do we not have thread here? Nope, the thread disappeared again. Oh my goodness, stop. Flipping disappearing. All right. All right. Come on. Go, go, go. Oh my goodness. It does not want to help, be assistance. Much assistance to me today. Okay. Right. Come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Got it. All right. I know this isn't why you clicked on the video, but I'll title it with bonus project. All right. I think it's good now. Let's trim off the excess there. Put the pin back in the pin cushion. All right. Okay. What thread goes where? Okay. So. Here. You got a fluff on me there. Kind of want to do this now because I need to put my hair up. I'm getting hot with the lights and everything, temperature-wise. So that's part of the reason. That's a selfish reason why I want to do this now. I just hope it actually works. Now I know I have a ton of hair elastics I could be using, but this is an upcycling project I wanted to try, so. Alright. Alright. Okay. Let's see if this works. It's a very, very tiny ponytail and I haven't sewn it all together yet, but. Well, it's, you can't, you know how you stretch it and then like retie around your hair? You can't do that with this one, unfortunately. Oh, I should have left it. I should have left it at the size it was. Oh, fudge. It's very loosely in there, so we'll see how it works for the rest of the project here. Because I haven't sewn it together. I haven't sewn these two pieces. So let's see. Try and sew these pieces now. Let's see if I can do this with the sewing machine. I don't think so, but. It's even. Might have to do it in parts, but it's somewhat working. All right. Sewing the pieces of fabric here. Okay, so this might be good for like a teddy bear or like an American Girl doll maybe, but or maybe a child that doesn't have a lot of hair yet. Oh, okay, good, I caught that. Almost lost the thread again. And I lost the thread again. Oh, you're kidding me. All right. Well, it's somewhat working. I wish I had an extra person here who could do the hem while I was doing this project, but I don't. Right. I know, bonus project. Got derailed. welcome to having ADHD and being an artist. You know, that's a great combo. Okay, all right. I think I'm good now. I think I've sewn all the pieces together. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is a hot mess. Oh man. Let's not burn out my light bulb. I don't want to have to learn how to change it. Maybe I'll just do the other side off screen of the pillowcase, because you've already seen it. Just repeat. Welcome to being an ADHD artist. And having multiple projects on the go at a time. The weather today, I would go outside, but the weather today is having a hard time making up its mind whether it's going to be cloudy or it's going to be sunny. Cloudy, sunny, cloudy, sunny. And yesterday, I went out a couple of times to do my walk, and the minute I walked out, it started sprinkling. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, I just got everything ready. I got all my shoes on. I was ready to go. I walk out the door, and there comes rain. All right. This is a very, very much a hot mess here. All right, now that I've gotten everything tied up here, it's not great. It isn't great. All right, let's try again. Put my hair up with this ponytail. I can't twist it though. I cannot. There's no possible way of twisting it. All right, let's try one more test to see if it'll work. I just need a hairbrush. This is my throughout the day hairbrush. I wonder if I can do the half up, half down. That's what I'm trying to do with this ponytail, if it will work. All right. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm not great at styling my hair. Okay, what are these a little less? Let's try. Great, my double chin's on point today. Nope. Not even with a smaller amount of hair does it work. Oh, look, let's see. You know what? We're gonna see. This is a loom band bracelet. I'm sure this is gonna work 10 times better than the stupid thing I made. Yep, works fine. This one works better as a ponytail. See? Yeah, that worked. This is a piece of crap. You know what? You know what it'll be good for? I've changed my mind. My cat loves elastics. She loves playing with them. I don't get it, but she loves it. That's gonna end up being a cat toy. I guarantee it. It's gonna end up being a cat toy. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take my threads here, throw them away. All right, I'll come back to you when I hem the rest of it, and then have to put it together. So, all right. Oh yeah, there is another side I forgot about. All right, let's tie these loose ends up. All right, and then I'll hem the other side. It's the same process, so 45 minutes. All right. This is gonna be an hour video. Jeez Louise. It wouldn't have been if I didn't get distracted and tried to do another activity while I'm doing this. Whoopsie. Oh well. All right. Let's cut off these threads. Put them away. All right. So now I gotta hem the opposite side. Yay, fun times. All right. I'll get back to you when I'm done. Hi everyone, I'm back. So I forgot. This part should actually be pretty easy. So I've already hemmed the opposite side, tied up the loose ends, and because it's just one piece of fabric that I'm folding up and I need an open side, I only have 2 sides left to sew together. So side number 1, which is the shorter side of it, these are the 2 shorter sides of the rectangle. I'm sure they have a name, but I don't remember what it is. Plus, I didn't do normal school. I did adapted work throughout elementary to high school. So, due to a little disability I have, making it harder for me to learn academically. So, anyway, we're doing the shorter side, number 1, and then I have the same thing on the other one. This time around, I only needed 5 of the 7 pins. So, I have made note on my reminder, wrote a very poorly drawn 5, but anyway, we are going to start. It shouldn't take too long, and then I just repeat. Alright, so. Now I didn't have to hem these sides because they'll be inside the case when it's in use, so. Alright, needle, make sure the thread is taut, needle down, foot up, pin removed. And now I can go 1 of 5 has been removed. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're gonna have to go back. It's getting hot. One layer is flipping up, so if I remember, this is polar fleece technically, I think. It's cheap, but it's polar fleece. Okay. Alright, we got our next pin. Oh, come on, get on. Alright, needle down, foot up, pin removed. Foot down. Now, we're good. Now my machine I have, the pedal is what controls the speed. I think some machines you can like turn a dial and that'll control the speed, but I have one of the ones where the foot pedal, and it's like the gas on a car. So the harder you push, the faster it goes, and the lighter you push, the lighter it goes. Now the slower it goes. Sorry, the lighter you push, the slower it goes. The harder, it's the faster. And I prefer to go at a slower speed, but for some reason I always end up making it at a faster speed, not realizing it. So because I often forget that is the gas pedal, that controls how fast the needle goes. All right, now is this down? Yes, it is. Okay, next. All right, stop, remove pin. Oh, drop. 2 more pins. Actually, no, that was 3 more pins. So, in the pin cushion, there should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, because there's still 1 on the piece of fabric. Oh, that's right, I had pushed it back so that I could put the pins on the fabric. I forgot to pull it forward. Here. All right, the last little bits. I kind of just measured with 4 fingers each where I would put the pin, kind of thing. So, oh, we've removed the last pin. So, where's mine? There it is. Good. It's for everyone's sake that I keep track of how many pins I used. We don't want anyone stepping on pins. I don't have a studio space, so this is where I live, so this is my makeshift apartment. Now. Alright. And we're done. Turn the light off, push the machine to the back of the table, and here we go. Tie this up. Don't forget the other side. Try not to forget the other side this time. Alright. A few more knots than most people would put there, but whatever. Alright, now other side, where we've hemmed it. Yes, I know you could cut off this white piece here that tells you what the fabric is and everything, but whatever, I don't care. Again, not selling this is just for me, so. Now I know I could measure my reading pillow and make it like super exact. However, I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like doing that. So here, I have, I think, is there a hole there? Oh, there is. All right, I gotta go back over that. I don't want it to, okay. All right, where is the hole? Oh, over here. All right, that's where the fabric started peeling up. So, all right, let's try that. All right, I think that's good. Yes, it's definitely closed the gap now. Again, turning it off. Let's not burn the light bulb. I really do not want to have to replace it. So we turn it off when we're not using it. Oh no. Alright. Let's try my best. I did not give myself enough thread to tie this last bit here. Alright. Thankfully, I think it's where I backstitched, so I think I'm okay. Alright. Alright, and I think we got this is all good to go now. Now I'm just going to do the opposite side. So, let's take this here. Alright, line it up. Alright. Just cross my fingers. It works. That way I have a spare pillowcase. Because, yes, there is a zipper on my on the original pillow, but I've opened them before, and it's just like stuffing. It's not, it's just stuffing. So, and that one, the zipper does not want to move on. So, when I tried getting the zipper to open the other day, and it just didn't, because I needed to sew up a patch of the pillow. But, yeah, no, it didn't want to work with me, so I had to do my best to sew it up without being able to flip it inside out, which would have been ideal. So, and it's dry. Yeah, it looks cloudy out there. I know I don't have a great view of what the weather looks like right now, but it does look cloudy. I came down here, it was sunny, but it's supposed to be cloudy, partly cloudy all day, so. Alright. Alright, now, in theory I should just need the same amount of pins for this side. Yes, these are tacks. They were used in my wall, but then they're like really hard to get out of the wall based on how they look there, so based on them, like the type of tacks they are. Not the easiest to get out of the wall, so I just cut them here on my pincushion. Yeah. They don't need to be perfect. Right. Say 2 more. Right. Hi everyone. So I got stopped some point in the last clip from recording because I got a tornado watch on my phone, and I tried recording again, and it stopped me a second time. Okay, I get it. There's a tornado watch. I'm inside. I was debating going outside today, but I guess I'm not anymore. So it's a good thing I stayed inside today and did this instead, because it was also pretty humid as well. So like the humidity that comes before rain, yeah, that humid. All right. So and And don't worry, we don't have like tornadoes that bad here. It's not like, oh, we have to go and, you know, hide or whatever. They're just high gusts of wind. They just want us to be safe. But there are places that get it a lot worse than we do, so my heart goes out to those people who have to deal with that. People who have to deal with that kind of thing on a daily basis. Or a monthly basis, I don't know. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to get back on topic and we're going to sew the rest of this pillowcase. And then we'll see if it actually fits the pillow. Because when I just draped it over the pillow, it looked like it fit. But now it's been hemmed and it's missing some of the side of it. So I hope it fits. Okay. Alright, enough procrastinating. Let's just do the project I said I was going to do in the video. Alright. Again, the pedal here. That's my gas pedal. It determines how fast the needle goes. Gotta keep reminding myself of that because I always forget. Alright, we've encountered our first pin. Back in the cushion you go. Tally. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, for a second there I thought the thread disappeared on me. Did I backstitch? Did I backstitch? Yes, I did. Okay. Thank goodness I was a little off because I didn't know if I did or not. Right. Needle down, foot up. Foot down. Tally. Make sure that I took that pin away. Alright. Go. Oh, I missed a tally here. Encountered another pin. Put the needle down, put the foot up, remove the pin, put back in the cushion, put the foot down. Alright, we've taken all the pins, we removed all of them. Good. Alright. Not the best backstitching, but whatever. We are now done. Just gotta tie up the loose ends and bring in our model to try this on. And by model, I mean pillow. Then I can wash the other pillowcase. Since you can't buy these kinds of pillowcases at the store because it's not a pillow that you're supposed to use for sleeping. But I do. Thankfully, I have some sewing knowledge from school. Right, and let's get to the other side here. Right. Tie you up. Do a couple knots. Actually, that's 3 now. Okay, we're going 4. 4 of them done. Like dinner. Actually, I haven't had dinner yet. So now there's this big pillowcase here, and this is the wrong side. The right side is a little more pigmented. So I'm going to flip this. Dry weather. My goodness, I hate it. Ugh. Okay, we got one corner down. And the other corner. So this is what it looks like. Woohoo! Will it fit on a little? Let's see. Put that off to the side a little bit. And now I gotta go grab our model. Okay, this is what they've been wearing for years now. Well, not years. I do wash this. But I can wash it more frequently now because I have a backup, hopefully. Alright. So, alright. I need something for this model to sit on. Alright, you go over here. And you can sit like that. See where I've sewn it up? Like I wanted to sew it up and stuff it more, but I just can't seem to open the thing. Open the zipper to put more stuffing in it. Alright. My model is right here. I know it blends in with the chair. Alright, hopefully it won't anymore with this new fabric piece. Its new little outfit. Alright. Oh, come on, you can do it. I have faith in you. You have lost some weight since I bought you. Okay, alright. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna need to go to my room. It'll be easier to try this on our model in my room. Or let's try this again. Alright, let's try one more. Let's give it one more shot and then I'm going to my room to... This is not the easiest task to do on as one person. Okay. Alright. Okay. Why is this so much of a struggle? Oh, come on. Alright. Okay. Armrest just gonna go where the corners are, maybe. All right, that's not bad. All right, here we go. Why is this so much of a workout? All right, so this is what the pillow looks like. I'm going to put it in my room now. All right, let's try this. All right, I take the charger. I was charging my device here. Whoops. Okay. All right. Got the me. One sec. Let me move some things around. Some of the stuff is not usually on my bed. I just needed space on my table to put the sewing machine. There we go. All right. All right. I made it work. Yes, I have a pillow with me and my grandmother. Don't judge. She's no longer with us, so it's my huggy pillow. Anyway, this is not usually on my bed. I have some stuff that's usually on my table out there, but I need lots of space on my table for it. How does it look? I know I have a very colorful scheme going on here. Right. Actually, it works. It works. Yay! I didn't have anything to pick from when I went to the store, so I had these. This is the same kind of idea, so I'll be doing 2 more, probably off screen, so that I can bring them to my mom's house. So now I have 2 pillowcases for my reading pillows. Yay! I actually like how it turned out. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Let's see. Oh, it says polyester on the fabric. But okay, good. It actually says do not iron. I was debating ironing these ends. So, awesome. Anyway, that is it. That's what it looks like. Yay! It works. I was really worried it wouldn't, and it wouldn't fit, but it worked. It worked. Woohoo! We made a pillowcase for my gigantic, well, sort of gigantic reading pillow. All right, let's see. All right. Well, I think that's good. And it's got lots of, I was worried it'd be too small. It's not. Thank goodness. And even if it was, it can be easily hidden by the backboard or the headboard kind of thing, so yay! Pillowcase complete. Awesome. All right, thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day and enjoy the bonus project in this video. So, yeah, hope you had a fantastic day and hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching.